Have you ever looked at a map of Europe and wondered why the borders are so squiggly and weird? Why some countries are tiny while others sprawl across the continent? The answer isn't just about modern politics, it's about ghosts. Ghosts of empires, forgotten kingdoms, and ancient treaties that still haunt the continent today. Welcome to Shadows of the Past, where we explore how historical borders continue to shape modern Europe. Let's start with a big one, the Roman Empire. Its northern frontier, the Rhine and Danube rivers, created a massive cultural divide. To the south and west, you had regions that absorbed Roman law, language, and culture. Think France, Spain, Italy. To the north and east, Germanic and Slavic tribes remained largely outside this sphere. This ancient line is still visible today, separating the Romance language-speaking world from the Germanic and Slavic ones. It's a border that's over 1,500 years old, yet its influence is undeniable. Fast forward a few centuries to Charlemagne and the Carolingian Empire. In 843, his grandson split the empire into three parts with the Treaty of Verdun. The western part became France. The eastern part became the foundation of modern Germany. But what about that middle kingdom, Lotharingia? It was a long, awkward strip of land stretching from the Netherlands down to Italy. It didn't last, but the fight over its territory has defined European history for 1,000 years. Regions like Alsace-Lorraine, fought over by France and Germany for centuries, lie right in the heart of this old Middle Kingdom. The concept of a buffer zone between these two powers is a direct legacy of this medieval division. Now let's jump to the early 20th century and the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian and Ottoman empires after World War I. Suddenly, mapmakers in Paris had to draw new lines all over Central and Eastern Europe and the Balkans. They tried to create nation-states based on ethnicity, but the reality was a messy patchwork of different groups. The borders they drew often lumped rival communities together or split single communities apart. This created decades of tension and conflict, culminating in the tragic Balkan Wars of the 1990s. The borders of countries like Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and even modern-day Hungary are direct results of these post-war decisions, and the ethnic tensions they created are still felt today. Even seemingly stable borders tell a story. Look at the straight-line border between Spain and Portugal. It's one of the oldest and most unchanged borders in Europe. Why? Because for centuries, both were powerful maritime empires focused on conquering the New World, not each other. Their rivalry played out across the Atlantic, leaving their shared border relatively peaceful and frozen in time. So the next time you look at a map of Europe, remember you're not just seeing lines on paper. You're seeing the shadows of Roman legions, the ghosts of medieval kings, and the messy aftermath of fallen empires. These historical borders are a hidden blueprint that continues to influence culture, language, politics, and identity across the continent. History isn't just in the past. It's all around us, drawn into the very land we live on. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this journey through time interesting, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next exploration into the shadows of the past. See you next time.